Florida lawmakers are taking steps to regulate artificial intelligence, focusing on how to better protect you and your children from the ever-evolving technology.
And there's so much that happens behind the scenes of how they target our children that doesn't get exposed or talked about.
If passed, the new bill known as the Artificial Intelligence Bill of Rights will make companies more transparent about when you're interacting with AI. Gulf Coast News reporter Madison Zaleski is diving into the proposal as President Trump pushes back against states passing their own regulations.
What if the voice on the other end of that screen isn't a real person at all?
That message you just heard, did it sound real? It may not have been. Now state lawmakers are introducing a new bill saying you should always know.
I keep preaching to my son is that we're not designed to be consumers. We're designed to be creators.
The Artificial Intelligence Bill of Rights aims to better protect us from fraud and scams.
We've actually looked at some videos themselves and to see if we can spot AI, and he's able to pick them out pretty quick. He's also pretty sharp, but they're very deceitful.
To protect our kids, the bill highlights that parents should have more control over how kids interact with AI. Parents like Vic Chabra agree that this kind of oversight is needed.
So if a child's engaging with a YouTube creator that they like, we want to be able to see what ads are being shown. Even we can target through keywords. How are they targeting my son or my child? I think an AI disclaimer would be extremely beneficial for anyone consuming any kind of content.
Governor Ron DeSantis says Florida should be able to set its own rules, even as President Donald Trump moves to curb state regulations on AI. The bill could require companies to let us know when we're talking to a machine or a real person. The measure also wants to add more transparency in political advertising, making it clear when campaigns use AI.
We see AI all the time being utilized where they'll take samples of people's voices and creating videos in different platforms to get that information out.
I spoke with Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marcino about how deepfake videos are being used and what people should be watching for.
Have parental settings that are set that don't allow them to go into these, quote, chat rooms where people can extract. You may think you're talking to another 12, 14, 16-year-old kid. In reality, it might be someone that's very bad.
Lawmakers will take up the bill when they return next month. If the bill passes, the change will take effect July 1st.
Reporting in Lee County, not the real Madison Zaleski, Gulf Coast News.